back to my channel. My name is Melody and welcome to my Simple Valley home. In today's video, I'm excited to share with you guys my winter home tour. This year I was inspired by using a lot of elements, a lot of woodsy feels. I wanted to bring those winter tones and just textures from outside inside my home. I'm going to be taking you through a tour throughout my home. We're going to be going through all the items that I decorated this year for winter. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Melody and on my channel I love to decorate with farmhouse decor. I do a lot of cooking, cleaning, and also some gardening, and along with lots of thrifting. I also wanted to mention before we get started on my home tour, this is a collab with my two good friends, Miranda Christine and Holly from My Simply Lake and Lace. I love their channels. Their channels are amazing. They decorate with farmhouse style, with vintage touches, and the best part is they go thrifting to decorate their homes. So this is one of the many reasons why I fell in love with their channel. If you guys are excited for winter home tours or just home tours in general, please give this video a thumbs up, and without further ado, let's go start the tour. Okay, welcome to my entryway. If you guys are new here, I will give you a little overview of my home. Me and my husband live here in Southern California in a 1950s style cottage house. We love the character, we love how cozy it is, we enjoy living here. It's one of our favorite homes that we picked out it's actually our first home that we bought out together as well. Anyways, for my winter decor this year, I really wanted to go with that woodsy, icy look with touches of just natural elements that you would find out in the forest. So as you notice, most of my decor is still similar from my Christmas decorations. I just added touches of natural elements versus red berries, more of an icy look, and a lot more whites and greens. Such as this sled that I got from Etsy. I had the same greenery as before for my Christmas decor, and I just added a couple picks just to cover up the red berries. I love this sled. It's one of my favorite pieces that I purchased this year. One of my favorite pieces that I purchased here for my Christmas decor. It's from Etsy. It's made from barnwood. I will leave a link in the description box if you guys are interested in purchasing from this small shop. Now, my other favorite piece in my entryway that I kind of, took ideas from was this picture. I got this from one of my favorite antique stores, and if you don't notice, it has a little bit of a needlepoint threading. It is so cute. I love just the cabin feel and the woodsy feel. Of course, the snow, you can never get enough of the snow. And I love the frame. It matches perfectly with Betsy, my cow. And I made this little arrangement with picks from Hobby Lobby, Michael's, and Joann's on clearance, and I stuck it in this thrifted basket and just added touches of pine cone in different variations, such as this flocked one, and then also just regular pine cones. So I really love how this turned out. It looks gorgeous. Every year I get creative in this entryway, and I think it turned out beautiful. Welcome to my living room. This space is one of our favorite places to hang out. We enjoy it so much, especially during the holiday season. We had lots of fun here, eating snacks, opening presents, watching a lot of Christmas movies, and also enjoying ourselves on New Year's. We had lots of champagne and we just relaxed and had a good time. So with this space, I wanted to be a little bit more of a neutral compared to my Christmas. My Christmas I had a lot of reds, so I kind of toned it down by just adding a lot more greenery and winter elements such as sweater textures, and also some pops of snowflake features here and there throughout my home. So you can never have enough pillows and blankets during the winter time, of course. This basset couch serves its cozy factor for sure. One of my also favorite features that I have in this space is my barn doors and my valances that my dad built me. I get to be a little bit more creative, especially adding different types of elements for the holiday season. I still kept a Christmas tree out here, but this is a different version of my Christmas tree. This is the one that was in my bedroom. I just moved it out here and added lights and candle lights. And I also like to put up winter scenes on my TV just to add that cozy factor as well. That is from YouTube. You guys can always look those up. They are so fun and really pretty. So this is how everything turned out. I absolutely love it. It's definitely a different for me to stick with more neutrals. I'm more of a colored pop of colors everywhere. But this turned out really pretty. I absolutely love it. For my pillows this year, I wanted to go with the same colors, just in variations of textures, such as different types of plaids and velvets. Kind of stuck with the same also tone of green, so it just kind of blends in. And then added again touches of winterness, such as this cozy sweater pillow and also a snowflake pillow. So these pillows over here are from Amazon, the inserts and the pillow covers. This blanket is a gift from my girlfriend. I believe she got it from Target. It is super soft. This blanket over here is from Joann's a couple years back. This sweater pillow and then these two green pillows are from Amazon. And then this snowflake pillow is from Piper Classics. You can also get it on Amazon. This blanket over here was from my bedroom. I just moved it over here just because I love the knitted texture it brings to this space. And again, these pillows are from Amazon. I will leave links in my description boxes if you guys are interested in any of these pillows. For my side tables this year for my winter decor, I wanted to keep with those natural feels, those winter touches, and just add touches of flocked snow and pine cones as a little added texture. This tray here is from Park City, Utah. I had the same tray in my Christmas home tour. I just changed out the container and I got this cute little vase here from my thrift store. I love the galvanized look. The patina on it is really pretty. I sprinkled more of these galvanized houses all over my home. They were on my mantle for Christmas. Just added a thrifted book, a pine cone for texture. These picks are from Michael's, Joann's, and also Hobby Lobby. For my side table over here, I kept it pretty much the same. I just added a birch log in place just to add a little bit more texture. And the trees are from Decor Steels. And I just changed out my books to those neutral green textures with an added gold touch. I think everything turned out really pretty. I love all the winter feels that it brings in here. It's just very cozy. For my Pottery Barn cabinet, I kept it the same. I just switched out the greenery in the basket and added more picks to cover up the red berries. This space always makes me happy because I always end up putting a lot of vintage touches, such as this old vintage suitcase and wicker basket, and also adding different types of elements up here, such as lighting. One of my favorite things to do when decorating is to shop my own home. So I love transitioning from season to season, and already having items that I can use in decorating is a good budget conscious way. This Pottery Barn cabinet is no exception when it comes to that. I have a lot of thrifted goodies and items that I just rearrange for my own home just to add different types of textures and elements in this space. it wasn't Christmas anymore, I still wanted to add those winter feels, such as snow and icy trees. I also wanted to add touches of red in this space. This barn framed picture was from Etsy. It was such a great find. For my winter tree this year, I wanted to keep it as natural as possible. Just have the focus mainly on the candles and the pine cones. These candles are from Piper Classics. I like them because they match perfectly with my other candles that I have throughout my home. For my valances, I wanted to keep it very simple. Just add those touches of winter greens. Also adding different types of vintage goodies such as these blue glass jars, and also sprinkle in more of those tin houses brought this space together. On my vintage windows, I still kept that icy look that I used for Christmas. Added more of those textures with this natural wreath that I picked up from HomeGoods on my most recent haul. And to add that sparkle, more of those Piper Classic candles. Welcome to my kitchen. This space is my happy space. I did a lot of holiday cooking in here. I love this space only because it brings me so much joy with my ball jars that my dad made me, my farmhouse sink, and of course, all the vintage touches. This little cute vignette is one of my favorite places to decorate in my kitchen. I love to add different types of wood textures along with lighting, and of course you can never have enough curio and knives plate. This was a most recent find from Etsy. I just love the winter touch that it brings to this space. For an inexpensive way to transition from Christmas to winter decor, I just kept the same greenery that I use for Christmas. I use this jello mold for my cocoa bar, and I just replaced the berry picks with these snowflake picks and also these pine cone picks. It was very inexpensive. I got them from Joann's. It turned out gorgeous. To carry those woodsy winter touches in my kitchen, I added this pine cone wreath that I got from Michael's. It was on clearance. In this corner space of my kitchen, I love to add different types of vintage goodies that I've collected over the years, such as this vintage scale and also this egg beater that I got from a gift from my mom this year for Christmas. To keep with those winter touches, I added more greenery and more flock pine cones, another curio knives platter, and just a touch of light, this ball jar lamp. On my island, I wanted to get creative. I wanted to create that icy look. So I decided to make a little village by using one of my little galvanized houses, and I carried on the snow into one of my vintage glass containers and just simply placed some lighting. I think it turned out really pretty. It's very simple, but yet it has still that woodsy feel. On my buffet this year, I wanted to keep more with a rustic feel, more focused more on pine trees, pine cones, and of course adding more winter touches with the flock snow. Still keeping my focal point that I had for my Christmas decor on this buffet, this vintage wine crate still does the trick. I added more greenery and added more flock pine cones, and these deer antlers from Michaels added that perfect rustic feel. I still wanted to use lighting on my buffet, so I used my lights that I got from Amazon. I love that it has wood textures, so it just brings everything together. I kept my little Christmas tree here plain just to show its natural look. I added some twinkle lights from Amazon and also sprinkled in more of those galvanized houses just for that added sparkle. Anytime I decorate this buffet, I love using artwork as my inspiration. These pine tree prints are from Etsy. I also love using different types of prints for each type of holiday season. It's a very inexpensive way to change your artwork. To add texture and drama, I used this green shadow box from my recent Christmas thrift haul, kept the greenery in there, and then added more of those rustic candles from Amazon. Welcome to my dining room. This space is my favorite place to decorate. I get to go a little bit more extra when it comes to decorating my dining room table, my fireplace mantle, and also my valances. For my winter tablescape this year, I was inspired by this gorgeous knitted tablecloth that was a gift from my mother-in-law. I love that it looks like snowflakes. I also carried on more of those winter tones by using this pine cone table runner and placemats from Macy's and Amazon. I wanted to keep my table setting very simple and very inexpensive, using items that I already had on hand, such as these plain white dishes that I thrifted, also the silverware and the napkin ring holder, and I ended up using these 99-cent goblets. I love that it has a snowflake detail. To pull those pine cones and winter touches from the tablecloth, I based that in making my centerpiece. I simply took a garland that I got on clearance from Michaels, wrapped it up on this silver platter, placed my candle dome, and used more of that flock snow just to create that icy look. Whenever I'm decorating my fireplace mantle, I love to focus more on using something that creates drama. This galvanized container and adding leftover Christmas picks that I had on hand definitely did the trick. I created more of that icy wintry look by adding leftover picks that I had on hand, vintage touches with these thrifted books, adding more winter touches with this Hobby Lobby snowflake, and also using more of those woodsy candlesticks from Amazon. One easy little decorating trick that was given to me by my mom is to always decorate in your highest focal piece on the left and then create a wave effect. So start from the left with the tallest and then just work your way in a wave effect, going down, up, up. And also decorate your items using the same color tones and feels. In the corner of my dining room, I love to add different types of silver platters that I collected over the years. I love a good hunt. I find them usually at antique stores and also thrift stores. I also love to add different types of vintage touches, such as this vintage picnic basket that I used in my vow renewal, added a thrifted tree with more of those fairy lights from Amazon. Keeping with the silver feel, I also used some leftover greenery and pine cones that I got as a gift from one of my friends. it for today's video. I hope I inspired you guys in decorating your home for the winter season. If you guys have any questions on any of the items that I went over on my winter home tour, please comment down below, or you can visit me on my Instagram page at My Simple Valley Home. I'm also curious, what's your favorite item that I used in my winter home tour this year? Comment down below. I also wanted to mention that I'll be linking Miranda, Christine, and Holly from my Simply Lake and Laces channel in my description box. So go over to their channel, say hi, let them know that Melody from My Simple Valley Home sent you. I have a lot of fun content coming out this year, so please don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you guys get notified. Until next time, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, friends.